welcome to this game between CI and RIP. This is the second round in a game of 2. The first round was played I think 1 or 2 weeks ago, and it was a 9-ticket win for RIP. They're playing on CHORA Skirmish v1. We were watching this game not long ago. We had France against Poland, but this is a smaller version of the map. We have Central Orchard, Vineyard or Vineyard, a radio station or market, and Lavender Estate as the capture point. It's going to be a lot about controlling the map here, especially the river. And the difference today is that it is 20 versus 20, so it's going to be a lot less players on the map, but it's going to be a lot more pressure on the players themselves. They are a higher percentage of their team, so they need to hold their own. Looking forward to this. It's going to be interesting to see if there's any other team here that's going to find the space to actually pull off something nice, do a nice maneuver, or do something tricky, you know, pull Ace out of the sleeve. It's quite difficult to do some sneaky stuff on these small skirmishes map, but we'll see. So we have RP with aggressive MRAP going straight up towards central map, running into the RVS Tiger against open top. No, there's both open tops running around on the MRAP.
Reloading.
Did at least slow down for this squad from CI a little bit, but they have these 2 guys down. That might buy them some time to get their fob up on radio station. That might have been a sacrifice worthy and well thought about.
We killed the gunner, just to let you guys know.
Cypher. Oh, he takes a nade right to the face. Aquila comes up to try to hold this this field here. Dion and Bright Sparks and Coonboy wants to hold the central line for CI. Aquila, is he on a MG here? Yeah, post it up. Put it up. Bright Sparks making a move. Let's see what else is going on the map.
75% blue. Orchard.
Have that Tiger far northeast for CI.
Got enemy logi on the west side as well.
Don't know who took out Aquila right there. Might have been down, but Bright Sparks already on the. Oh, it's so close. Maso might gives away his position by throwing over a nade. Definitely know that they're there
Alex,
now.
we have a lot of G over here to the east.
Roger.
You can see squad 3 from CI on the far west side, holding that compound against a few guys from RIP. Squad 4 calling out that Logi far northeast, and that's something they cannot let them do. They cannot let RIP get a control on that east side of the north side of the river there. That's gonna be annoying for them to have them holding that east side of Vineyard as well. Bright Sparks still going strong. I think Aquila will come up behind him shortly here and end him. Oh, the timing. As he plays down the ammo bag to get more frags out. Look like we have the western squad from RIP respawning here on the market. Gonna push out west again. This looks like there's actually a space for CI right now to try to push down a bit with 1 or 2 guys over. If they can get over here and cut them off, rip off here, they can start working the south side, and it would have a similar effect to what RIP are trying to do over here. We'll split their attention, we'll always create some uncertainty. But it all depends on how you want to play it. safe and sound, slow and steady, or aggressively and a bit, sometimes a bit, forgot the word, complete word block. Let's say recklessly, that's the word. But you can find a balance between
Alex,
where...
I've stopped the hab being built. I've killed them.
Yeah, roger. Infantry coming in southeast C.
When enemies have just been pushing your position and you have taken them out, or at least you feel like you have cleared them all out, you can time that to try to push up at least a few guys of your own to see if you can pass a certain, you know, difficult piece of terrain like the river. Enemies are pushing across, you kill them, that's your time to try to push across with a few guys. If you then can stop the enemies coming back from across the river, now you can move up with some more.
Can we get mortars going down on that rally marker, please? On that radio marker, sorry.
Radio out in the open, yes it is.
Put helos up.
It's very dangerous here, because both teams are going to have mortars going, and this is a very mortar-friendly map.
It's outside completely exposed.
So it's going to be up to both teams to try to find the enemy's fobs and the habs and get mortars on them.
Just killed me, but I did also the hab being built. The hab, I'll mark it.
Some reinforcements now going here on the west side for RIP.
Might be worth swapping the mortars between that and the hab.
Like this from Sparky going all the way out. You want to hug the border. Oh, he can actually come up behind Teaser. Oh, he spots him. Ah, one shot to the back of the dome. Nice place, just lock it down. This is not a bad decision.
Infantry pushing me on the west side.
Now, RIP is holding this west riverbank. This is what I was talking about. When you have the chance to cross a terrain like this, you kind of have to go for it. At least that's what I would be doing. No, it's you need to hold the position, you need the discipline, but when the opening is presenting itself, you need those playmakers to actually try, give it a go.
Sorry, Stefan, I missed that.
Oh, we have a few guys for CI over here now. Bright Sparks, Corner Boy, Dion, and YK from up further behind. They have found a way to cross the river east of Radio. It's only the bouncer here. See if he can hold the door shut. Oh, he gets taken out by Bright Sparks. Mortars hammering down on top of radio station. And the RP radio is over there as well. I don't know if Bright actually heard it before. He was lurking around this building earlier. Yeah, it looked like he have placed a marker on that building, so he probably heard the radio.
Alex, how are you looking up there, mate?
Is anyone coming up to back him up? We have Convoy a little bit further behind. But there's no more RIP guys. So he is on the radio. If he could just hold that door. Oh, Convoy goes down. I would just try to go for the dig. I want to place some smokes in front of the doorway somewhere just to... It can actually help get people, you know, a bit unsure about running through it. Looks like they are trying to get the mortars. Hab's not marked yet, so I might not seen it yet. Marcel goes down. I wonder who took him out, if it was Bright Sparks or maybe Dion. Oh, taking the dangerous route away. Oh, he just makes it. He just makes it inside. They have Gotcha, Elias, and Easter coming in as well. But now he have Dion to help him cover the doorway as he takes the radio. But he's gonna go out to Easter. He's watching the wrong direction. Easter takes him out. Question: did he looks like he got the radio down one step at least. That's the hab unspawnables. All he has to do now bright spark is to hold his own against all the rip guys gonna come to try to save the radio. Frag perfectly on the wall, but he goes down. Gotcha. Paolo got shot from the east by Sputnik and Bouncer coming up from their main. And Easter and Gotcha is going to repair the radio, so the hab will be spawnable for now. Mortars are landing close enough to do damage to the hab. Let's see what else is going on. While we've been watching that attempt on the fob on radio station, looks like CI have managed to clear most of the enemies up here on Hemp Farm. There's only a rally left for Squad 2 from RIP. The Logi is down, and the American radio has also been dealt with. Nice shot on Dultras. He's going up against Alex, Matt Scott, and Red. Oh, timing on his side as he's climbing over the stone wall. Will they get a second wave on the rally? You can also see at the far southwest part of the map that Rusty and Places are actually crossing the river now into the compound and are not too far away from Squad 3's rally there, southwest of Central Orchard. Waiting to see if they will try to spawn another time on this rally, or if they will or if they will give up.
He said he's gone. Unsure if they got it or Mortar's got it.
I'm getting pressure on the west side of it.
I think they should spawn about now if they were planning to spawn on the rally. The rally is burned. Squad 2, you can see them spawning in main already for Rusty in Places. So nicely done by Squad 2 from CI. And I think it was Squad 4 from CI that spotted that Logi early with from the Tiger who was driving around, watching that eastern flank. So well done. I think that CI needs to focus on the west side if they want to try to break through towards radio, because
I'm doing Lodge around Ask Alex.
they are finding this opening around the east side, but it's so difficult because they cannot trap between the main and the cap, so they're gonna get pinched by from the east and the west every time they try to go around the east side. So they need to try to, at least I would try to get more focus on the west side and slowly push the line. Maybe try to open up something around the south side. Maybe a two-man team, squad lead plus one to get a rally down somewhere. But it is difficult.
Controlling that side, so I'm getting pushed from the west.
Let's raise the volume a little bit here.
Stepper, you're just trying to get a couple spread out to the fields to your
Right, like
east.
a second, I'm getting pushed on the west side.
Would be the time for Rusty to feel that central part here is completely open. Almost Easter is just running around here in the central part of the river. No contestants whatsoever. Should call that in. Maybe get one or two guys to try to push up, see how far they can go before they get into contact. I think RIP is feeling some kind of a little bit of pressure here because they know that CI knows about the radio placement and they have continuously to get close to it. Yeah, now they have blocked the doorway. This is not optimal at all. Just see, do a just do a see. Oh, nice! Now they're hitting the target. Oh, actually hit Hits inside, takes
I'm
out
gonna try
Muzzle.
to hold the mid side right now as well. I got the push off.
Habs down, they need to back up those mortars, so there's no time for them to repair the Hab. CI mortars
Side of the
are
map is absolutely dead.
uncontested and clear to keep going. Now we can see Squad 3 pushing across the river. I like that they're leaving a few behind to make sure that they don't get any one sneaking past them as they push over. Looks like they're gonna try to get a line somewhere over here instead. Squad 2 is holding nicely. I wonder if RIP has any mortars, or if they were close to the Hab maybe and they just got destroyed. Ali from RIP squad on the west side has been burned.
Can you just light up the entire area around RTN for a bit?
Copy.
Still unsure if CI actually know the exact Hab position, or if we're just guessing hitting the Hab. If they knew the exact position of the Hab, surely they would go for the Hab and just keep it down. Map check here. We have Squad 2 from RIP going up towards the northeast side. We have a few guys from Squad 1 gonna push out west from RTNM. Squad 3 from CI is advancing here southwest, west of radio, with a few guys on the north side trying to hold some type of a line here across, making sure they don't lose the west side by someone sneaking through the line.
I can't hear what you say. If I want to switch people?
Yes, if you want to switch people, do it now. I have it ready on the side.
Yeah, stand by on that.
Good call. Gonna move people over to Squad 3. A few extra guys to use this west spawn that they have managed to get down. I think that's a very good call. They can up the pressure from the west side and just hold north across the river. They will most likely close in towards radio. And if they can just contain, like they're doing right now, RIP inside here, then the mortars will do the rest. They're getting hammered, really hammered. First 52 to 28, the first part of the game here. Dion? Sorry, man. Going hard, 13 to 3.
Have them just west and RTN.
Almost Easter and Hennessy. Managed to go straight through the western line of CI. They did not have anyone going through this part. Only north of it. It's going to be up to Teaser trying to patch this up, holding the river at least.
Doris, if you guys can blast the freedom block on RTM, they haven't observed out there.
Copy.
Can we get some smoke mortars on RTN, please?
Really use those extra 2-3 guys to hold the west side as they try to advance. Is that no? There's no squad leader here. Imagine if these guys would have been a squad lead
Mortar's
plus
landing
one,
observation tower.
stuck and dropped the rally.
We're getting
They would have
mortared
been
up
behind
by the
them,
way. Can we try
could have
to
cleared out
reload
these
their,
guys. Maybe even worked their way up towards the mortars that they didn't want to deal with because they're doing damage. They're doing real damage here for CI. I'm pretty sure they know about the hams. They're hitting it pretty head on. We have Hamilcar, Paolo, and Linth holding the central part, north side of the river. As Raikave moving up with Bright Sparks. Bright Sparks have had great success pushing towards the radio and market. Convoy and Dion.
Remember to
Far
move
east.
Derek off the mark so you don't want to fly mission there anymore.
And Easter is hunting down the CI squad that's working their way behind the south side now of radio. Wonder if there's any... Oh! Who was that? Who took out him? Wonder if there's any thoughts about moving the rally closer. It's risky. It's more aggressive, but it's more likely to get burned. Squad 2 still holding this part. They have the central squad trying to hold this area, and then they have squad 2 gonna cover the rest over here. Squad 3, so they're slowly working the way to box in radio, and they're doing a good job with only 20 guys.
Can we get some?
This when Rip is just feeling so much pressure.
I'm still controlling the
And then when you feel this kind of pressure, that's when you need to make a play. You cannot just maintain in the situation. I think Squad 1, it really needs to try to push out of it. Out of this box that they're put in right now and try to get a rally down on the outside. Then they can clear the way back, take down CI rallies, or even try to put pressure. Because they really need to silence the mortars here from CI because they're doing so much damage. There's no counter mortars from Rip's side. It's let's see, we have Dora, the Drug Explorer, and Soviet Space Pig. This
Enemies defending Larder.
Deeks, Mark from Rip trying to at least find some kind of opening, perhaps to get something around the east side of Vineyard. Would be my guess. They want to get back on the northeast side of the map. They want to get some pressure and silence the mortars. And at the same time keep CI at bay from freely roaming the east side and harassing their main. But I was going to check out the mortars. Soviet Space Pig at 5. And who else was it? It was...
Step on my boys are on the radio right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna push my guys.
We are holding fire on market.
CHORA, the Explorer, Squad 1. We'll take a look at that later. We have CI on the radio for the defensive fob on radio stations. And I think this should be the time.
Cover, I'm gonna take this house go.
Stay low, buddy, stay low.
I need cover. Oh, house goes down. I'm digging it back up.
Nice, digs it back up behind him.
There's still force outside of our box.
Now you dig down that radio bright.
There's a large part there as well.
Ah, fuck.
Could probably dig it over here as well.
Smoke it, then don't push it.
Yep, northwest.
It's all about the details. All about the details. That radio could even be damaged by mortars landing south of this. So when placing radios on the map, you need to pay attention not to let them stick through, because it can really bite you in the ass. Hennessy moves in. No one seems to be paying attention. Zion is fully occupied with keeping the flood of rips coming from market and that have. Want to save it, Hennessy. Yeah, you shove it out. Dig down the Hesco. Maybe you could actually also dig the radio back up from the outside. Hesco's down, let's see. Sparks against. Oh, he runs in with the shovel still out. What it looked like at least. But now Aquila comes in.
Can we get around right spot, please?
He's the last, one of the last ripped guys remaining. He's gonna go for a long shot, try to get on the roof. I like this smart. Play smart, not hard. I love this. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Can't blame Sparks from holding the staircase. Just very nicely done by Aquila to go have the presence of mind in a stressful situation to think outside of the box and climb up to the roof.
We almost got the radio then.
Main is 5%. Go away. They'll be spoiling my ride.
Two from Rep have managed to cross to the northeast part of the map. I don't know if looks.
So helicopter.
Surely looks like the CI squad is aware of them being here. Yeah, Blitzky's already down. Red and Old Ball trying to push up towards him. Griggs? Oh my god, I'm sorry. I just call you Griggs. Just gonna to stay and hold the river, make sure that there are no more crossing, which would be a, let's say, good idea. While Red and Old Ball is searching. Rip Mark and Dultra's squad lead +1. Don't know if you have another rally on him, but he wants to make distance towards the Mortars. They managed to bedazzle this CI squad and got out behind them. Deegs and whoever that was kind of debate, keep them contained on Hem Farm as they go for the Mortars would be my guess. A rally on this side would be a great play. Oh, they're going back. Why I like riflemen. Dultras, GL. Fob for Americans from rusting places on radio station is secured, saved by Aquila.
They're trying to regain the western side, they're pushing out south to the west of again.
Squad 3 spawns in further west than the backup rally from RIP, so Squad 1. So they wiped that rally on their way back. See, we got St. Joe against Sullivan and Teaser. Sullivan is probably not aware of Teaser's position. Well, we might just crawl straight. No. Timing sometimes is just. The Mortis kind of covers the sound of him crawling. But now it's silence. He should hear him crawling about.
Hey, do you want to know those new helicopters, please?
He looks ready. He looks ready for it.
Alex, please relate to Soviet.
He gave away his position to St. Joe. St. Joe is ready.
Soviet, you supply on those.
Yeah, Roger.
Thank you.
Sullivan cannot really get a line. line of sight fast enough. St. Joe has to patch up. We do have a stepper field coming in from the west side with Nessie as well. See St. Joe want to switch his position. Might be spotted by Sullivan as he climbs the wall. I don't think Sullivan spotted him. Oh, who's been spotted? And a trade. Nice movement there from St. Joe. This marketplace have just been hammered by mortars. Feels like the entirety of this match, at least this round. Now Rip's got counter mortars. Finally, the bouncer is up. I'm wondering where they're sending them. Squad 2 from Rip have been wiped off the northeast side. Only Blitzk left. And we have Soviet Pig, and it was also Dora the Drug Explorer. Let's see. Soviet got 6. Oh, 13 downs. But it's much more than just the kills and deaths. It's just the pressure and annoyances of having mortars continuously landing on your fob or on your defensive positions, and the uncertainty and
Second mortar will approximately be online in
limitations that are being placed on you.
Yeah, you got the right mortar.
Coming up north side of Market, we have Linth pushing up, Polo on the east side, Donut Hole, lovely name, Donut Hole on the west, Hamilcar right up on the east wall. So with Linth and Polo, if they would got closer, they might actually get within the range to proxy the Hab just from being outside on the north side. Right on top of the app.
Break if I'm gonna try to shift it from base to something.
Almost looks like Rips are trying to get more pressure. And look at this, it's completely open ground here between Radio and Vineyard. And finally someone is kind of probing, watching how far can they go. If you feel under overwhelming pressure, that could be a sign that the enemies are sending up almost everything they got and have nothing defending on their defense cap. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. Nothing on defense themselves or holding the key position. So this is just what Rip needs some guys to push up, put some pressure on Vineyard, and most of all take out the mortars from CI. At least I'm not the only ones in Vineyard.
At least 3 in the southern compound of Bravo.
Whatever, Roger.
Donut, it's down, probably east end that took him out. Hamilcar still hugging the wall on the east side of Market. Linth, is he in? Just outside. Would be nice if you just start digging down the sandbags from outside. Just see how Bakunin would react to that. I would love to see if anyone from CI actually spot the radio sticking out through the wall here and try to dig it through the wall instead. Oh, mortars. Linth.
CHORA. It's not confirmed mortars.
Dion takes out
Copy that.
Bouncer on the mortars for Rip.
There are to be called mortars right now. I guess it should be
Like SWAT 2 from Rusty got spotted by some defenders on CI that quickly moved around to wipe the rally and take them out. Actually, Mark here actually made it into a vineyard. So if it didn't make the edit, this is the second round in this match between Rusty Inflators and CI or Corrupted Infantry. First round was a 9-ticket win for Rip.
How are you looking on your side?
So it looked like CI
confidence
came
clear?
back into this
Yeah, they
round
just cleared them both.
very eager for revenge. And they took control of this game very early. Rip tried to throw them audible there, a little bit of a misdirection by rushing that MRAP over this central bridge. Didn't manage to take out Tiga, could have done that as well, but they bought him some time to at least get a fob up on radio without being too afraid of CI rushing over that bridge to try to stop them building that fob. But they have kind of been almost doomed by this same fob, as they've been stuck in here and they've been hammered by mortars. They have been shot from all kind of places. And CI have been doing a great job. As soon as they got through on the west side, it's been difficult for Rip here to contain it, because they've been pushed from the east side early on as well, but that never actually got to build any pressure on the cap itself. More than a few guys actually reaching the radio once or twice, but it wasn't anything massive. But when they lost at the west side, they lost so much map control, and Rusty couldn't find an answer to it. And it doesn't help being on this constant bombardment of mortars and pressure that CI is putting on Rip at this moment. And it looks like there's going to be a push into market soon. A lot of downed Rip members and
on the radio and
6 guys here from CI about to breach into the north side here. Stepperfield takes out Gotcha. We have Hennessy and Easter.
Let's go.
Ab is coming back online. Oh, it's blocked again.
Half a squad on the side. Should be okay.
Easter against Stepfield. Maybe Bright Sparks can climb the wall here on the east side to help him out. Can't forget that we have Sputnik on the roof that can actually, if called out for, could spot the CI guys coming up towards Marketplace. Polo climbs the wall.
Try and get the radio.
Yeah, I'm talking about friendly hab.
Copy. I'll get the logic.
The lean peek out there by Easter, but Bright Sparks hunts him down, takes him out, and that's the north side in the hands of CI. Sputnik and Bakunin holding the radio. Dion takes out Sputnik. Was that through the gap, the little window? Oh, probably not. Did hear someone on CI call out that there's a squad east. I'm guessing it was east of Vineyard, but it looks like they have it under control. St. Joe, Sender, crawling in the fields. We have a guard tower up, where we have Dave. And I hate this addition to the game, but it is what it is. Alex, the Mad Scott, and Red holding Wilhelm, and Sparky crawling, coming up against Alex. Sparky might have seen him right there. I don't know if he wants to take the shot. Oh, there. Oh, the timing. Alex takes a knee just as Sparky turns around, but they should hear each other. And there we go. Alex is down. Wilhelm takes some shots from Oldball.
Neutralize.
Paul can find an angle on them. He's trying to get the ground. Nice nade over. Didn't go far enough. The nade going out. That's far enough, I think. If not, Willem runs back. If they would have remained on the first place, they would have gotten killed by that frag. Oh, Dave holding. Grings. I can't figure out how to pronounce that. W Grings 24.
They have full squad respawning southeast inside the far game.
Yes, a squad step over. The dead people are holding spawns, waiting to spawn your
Hold
house.
spawn on, yeah, just waiting on happen.
This form being
Okay, the moment, boys.
pushed over the west, on the west side, south of that river for CI. Gonna try to up the pressure here. I like that they actually didn't go to try to force it into radio.
Thank you, Dora.
11 against the Gav. Teaser as well. Supporting from a bit of distance. Ah, nice shot on Gav. Deeks might go all the way around this field on the south side, come up south of Sullivan. Let's see how this turns out.
Just that entire area, please.
Hubs activating Recave.
See if timing is in favor of Deeks here. And he takes out Sullivan. Might be able to get Mark up unless Teaser gets an... Oh, yeah, Teaser got shot. Perfect timing for Deeks to get up and patch up Mark while Teaser patch ups themselves from getting shot by, I have no idea. Someone from the roof here, probably. App has been halted by Rusty.
Just make sure we're controlling the map in our game.
Mortars towards the rally. Presidente managed to go all the way around, coming up south side of Mark now, takes out Deeks from behind, makes him feel a little bit of his own medicine. You run into Mark. Marks get traded by Teaser.
Do you not copy anymore?
36 ticket remains for Rusty.
We up.
Their only chance is either that they will lock down radio somehow and just get a lot of kills, or try to do something quickly on Vineyard. But I don't see that happening. That would be a very difficult task to achieve. and would most likely not work, but that would be a thing they could do.
Still holding RTM.
If what you're doing is not working for you, then you should try something else. Sometimes something stupid is better than nothing. Sometimes. Just sometimes. And being unpredictable shouldn't be underestimated.
Recap.
Still have Donut Hole, Polo, Nessie holding north side, the market side of this mid cap. Almost Easter's trying to find a way in from the north side. If he could get out
Enemy vehicle on my observe markers.
and somehow take out a few guys coming in from the west side, slow down the pressure a bit from CI. Might get a bit of a breather for Rusty to get back in a better position.
Palo, contact on me.
Oh, good call out from Nessie. Takes care of it themselves.
We're very close.
Good job, lads. Defense is good at the block after him and cap it.
Let us say that the mortars was a big part of giving CI the upper hand there. I don't know what happened to Rip. I think Rip had mortars up in the beginning of the round. And if they got taken out and destroyed, or if they never had the chance to get them up in the first place. But like I said in the beginning, mortars are a real big, is a big part of playing this map.
What's cap on
Playing
RTM?
most maps, especially competitive games. So
We'll be fine. Don't panic.
We're almost
No, it's
halfway.
I actually
Probably
missed
like
this.
half our squad just came round the west.
I've completely missed out on squad
Stop
3
the
from
cap,
Rip
half our squad here.
to manage to get around
There's still
somehow
massive
into
east side
Vineyard.
from
As I was talking about, I
Capping by 4.
did not see it coming. I thought that they would be able to get here. Red needed to get that kill against Wilhelm, couldn't connect.
Good job.
We did it.
But
Middle. Good job, lads. Good job.
a radio station
Right,
capped,
You wanna press them on Lavender?
I saw
and that's a few extra tickets for
You wanna
CI,
push Lavender?
a few less for Rip. We're down to 11. St. Joe's going to hold his own against the Outball Alex, Dora, Dave. They're gonna come for vengeance here. Takes out Outball. He's gonna use the the netting here. You're just gonna have to pre-fire this shit.
Southeastern side of RTM, sure.
And I think this kind of one-way mirror thing is so stupid. It's just worst idea. You need to pre-fire it. You know that he's in there.
Stop running into him, man. I lost radio. People are running into
Free fall him.
you.
He gets it. He takes down the radio.
Got him.
Nice. Switch.
Oh,
Switch
there's still one
squads.
more. Still one more.
That one.
Got for St. Joe. Managing to pull through, get down that radio at
Get one of the
least.
medics up.
I can't but door, am
Oh,
I?
they're starting to patch.
No, it's
A
way
bit
dead.
too early
No,
for that,
there's
I would
still
say.
people there. I need to wait.
But he got backup now.
I've got a lodging mark on my observe.
Nice
Let's burn
by.
these tickets fast when we get mortars back up, please.
What happened there? It bled out. And the timing from Sender and Dora, how they
That's their main, sorry.
move around between themselves. Oh, and beautiful nade. gets taken up by Wilhelm.
Also send
I
a
got
few
3 with
shells
a nade.
just to teabag.
I think it was also a bit of added pressure off the radio bleeding out that they just
If it gets
rushed in
spread
there.
out on RTM a bit, there's a shit ton of people on these.
But there's a trade, a radio for radio, and that will end the game. So CI will win this with about 85, 80 something tickets, and that will give them the map. Or is it game, set, and match, or whatever, you know. It was a good game. I was sleeping a bit on it, not because it was a bad game, because I'm really tired.
Have they run out of
And I
tickets?
unfortunately missed how Squad 3 got over there. I would have
Good work,
seen
everyone.
that.
Let's keep this up.
Where do you guys want the mortars? Do you want us to try to retake Vineyard or set up on the south, or what's the plan?
Like how CI still goes on
Sets up
not
on
taking
south.
anything for granted. They're still
gonna
keeping
check that in
focused on the
one
game.
Copy, copy.
East.
Down